Welcome to the podcast series, Small Business Survival Conversations. Through our weekly conversations, we hope to provide you with strategies and insights, knowledge and expertise to enlighten you as you work to build and grow your business.
Good morning, small business warriors. Welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation. I'm your host, Anna Steinfest, and today we're diving into a topic that can make or break your business success, and that is focus. Without focus, your goals can slip through your fingers, but with it, you can achieve great things. I want to start by sharing a story that really shows how powerful focus can be. It comes from ancient India. There was a wise guru teaching his students the art of archery. One day, the guru set up a wooden bird on a tree as a target. He asked each of his students to take turns aiming at the bird's eye. The first student stepped forward, and the guru asked him to describe what he saw. The student replied, "I see the trees, the branches, the leaves, the sky, the bird, and its eye." The guru nodded but told him to wait. He called the second student and asked the same question. The second student, however, gave a very different answer. He said, "I only see the eye of the bird." The guru smiled and said, "Very good. Now shoot." And with one sharp movement, the second student released his arrow, hitting the bird directly in the eye. This story is a perfect metaphor for business and life. Just like the first student, we sometimes see too many things at once. We are distracted by everything going on around us, whether it's other opportunities, problems, other people's opinions, or even our own doubts. But to hit our goals, we need to be like the second student. We must stay laser focused on what matters most. In business, if we try to focus on too many things at once, we end up spreading our energy thin. And guess what? We don't make progress. Just like in the archery, if your aim isn't steady and your focus isn't sharp, you're going to miss the target. But here's the thing. It's not just about having goals. It's about making sure your goals are clear and then focusing on them with precision. Think of your goals as the eye of the bird. Everything you do should lead you towards achieving that goal. Whether it's small daily tasks or larger business decisions, they should all help you hit that target. This reminds me of another story that emphasizes how important it is to have direction in life. Imagine a traveler stopping at an intersection, unsure of which road to take. He sees an elderly man and asks, "Where does this road take me?" The older man replies, "Well, where do you want to go?" The traveler says, "I don't know." The elder man smiles and responds, "Then take any road. What difference does it make?" This second story teaches us an important lesson. If you don't know where you want to go, it doesn't matter which road you take. Now, think about that in terms of your business. Would you ever get on a plane without knowing where it's headed? Of course not. You want to know the destination before you board. The same is true for your business. If you don't have a clear goal or destination, how can you expect to reach success? Without goals, you're just going through the motions and your business won't have a clear direction. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on this. I want you to ask yourself, what is the eye of the bird for my business? What's the one thing I'm working toward that deserves my focus? It could be growing your customer base, expanding into new markets, or simply improving a product. Whatever it is, I want you to take a moment to think about how clearly you're focusing on that goal. Are you zoning in on the eye of the bird, or are you getting distracted by the branches, the sky, and everything else around you? I've seen so many entrepreneurs set big, ambitious goals, but along the way, they get sidetracked by other projects, shiny new ideas, or even problems that pop up unexpectedly. And while it's tempting to focus on everything, it's essential to remember that spreading yourself too thin often leads to not achieving anything substantial. Staying focused on your primary goal will give you the clarity and determination you need to make real progress. Now, let's talk about how to apply this focus practically in your business. Think about your daily routine. I want you to ask yourself, are your actions aligned with your most important goals? For example, if your goal is to increase revenue by a certain percentage, are you spending your time on activities that directly contribute to that? Or are you getting pulled into tasks that don't bring you closer to your target? I want you to set time aside and thinking strategically on your business. A lot of business owners don't do that. A lot of business owners feel busy all the time, but being busy doesn't necessarily mean being productive. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that more activities equals more progress. But that is not always true. You need to make sure your energy is being spent on the things that really matter, things that will get you closer to your goals. Here's a quick tip to help you stay focused. I want you every morning to write down the top 3 things you need to accomplish for that day. These should be the tasks that move you closer to your big goal. Then, as the day goes on, resist the temptation to get sidetracked by less important things. I promise you that this simple practice can work wonders in helping you stay focused and being productive. Remember, focus isn't just about what you say yes to. It's also about what you say no to. When you say no to distractions, you're saying yes to your goals. Make that choice. So, today's takeaway are, number 1, I want you to set clear goals. You need to know what you're aiming for. Like the archer focused on the bird's eye, you must focus on your business goals. Number 2, I want you to stay focused. Once your goals are set, Block out distractions. Don't let every new idea or challenge pull you off course. And number 3, I want you to give your business direction. Knowing where you want to go helps you guide daily decisions and ensure your business is moving forward. So now I have a challenge for you. I want you to take a moment to write down your top business goal. Then ask yourself, what am I doing every day to stay focused on this goal? If the answer isn't clear, it's time to refocus and make sure your actions are aligned with where you want to go. Thank you so much for joining me today on Monday Morning Motivation. Remember, your goals give you direction, and your focus helps you hit your target. I'll see you next week with more inspiration and practical advice on small business survival conversations. Until then, dream big and stay focused.
You've been listening to the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And don't forget to join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, hook up with us on our Facebook group at Small Business Survival Tools and Tips. Till next time, thank you for listening.